I want to talk to you about credit card debt consolidation companies this year. So, if you want to consolidate your credit card debts, whether you own 1,000, 10,000, or even $100,000, there are a lot of companies that you can actually reach out to. But I've got the best for you today. Okay, so here are the top firms I want you to think about in terms of credit card debt consolidation. The first one I want you to think about before everybody else is actually Lightstream. The cool thing about Lightstream is that you can actually consolidate credit card debt maximum $100,000. Okay, so if you have a large credit card debt and you're trying to really reduce your APR, or you're trying to really just let's say instead of having to mail 5 checks or making 5 payments or 10 payments every single month, you want to have only one payment to go to a let's say a lender. Think about Livestream. Okay, Livestream actually can give you a maximum of $100,000 minimum. You're looking at $5,000, so you can consolidate $5,000 if you go to a Livestream minimum. The APR goes from 6% to 26%. 2 to 7 years. You have 2 to 7 years to pay that credit card debt that you consolidate. Okay. The only thing is that Livestream wants you to have a relatively higher credit score to actually qualify with them. So they will accept you anywhere from 100. If you have anywhere from let's say a 600 to 650. So that's the first credit card debt consolidation company to think about. Livestream, 5,000 to $100,000. The second credit card consolidation company to consider this year is actually Upstart. Cool thing is that Upstart, it really is a fintech. Okay, so they are more flexible when it comes to approval. So you can consolidate credit card debts maximum $50,000. The APR goes from 6% to 36%. You have to repay the loan over 3 to 5 years. Okay. The only thing I don't like with Upstart is that basically they accept you with a minimum credit score of 300. That's kind of cool, but they charge you an origination fee. So they will charge you an origination fee that goes from 3% all the way to 12%, which is really high. But hey, it is what it is. Another credit card debt consolidation company I want you to think about this year is actually Achieve. So the company name is called Achieve, okay? And Achieve is actually great if you're looking for, let's say, multiple discounts on your credit card debt consolidation. So the APR actually is around 9% all the way to 30%. Okay, that's pretty decent. Achieve is giving you a maximum of $50,000. So you're looking at 5,000 all the way to $50,000. You have to repay the loan over 2 to 5 years. Okay, and the minimum credit score to actually qualify for an Achieve credit card debt consolidation loan actually is around 590 all the way to 620. So the actual minimum depends on the state where you are in. Another credit card debt consolidation company you can really consider this year is Lending Club. Okay, and Lending Club actually they'll give you a maximum of $40,000, so you can consolidate your credit card debts up to $40,000. Minimum actually is $1,000. Okay, and the cool thing is that you are able to get a Lending Club loan, credit card consolidation loan, real fast. So within 24 hours. Okay, so basically, what I want to say here is that when it comes to a Lending Club, you have to repay the loan over 2 to 6 years. Okay, so one thing you need to also understand is that basically there is a 3 to 8% origination fee through a Lending Club. So if you're looking for a credit card debt consolidation loan and you go to a Lending Club, they're charging you a maximum origination fee of 8%. I mean, that's still lower than the 12% maximum that Upstart is charging you, but it's still high anyway. I mean, I don't like, just personally, I don't like those lenders that charge you an origination fee, because that's less money in your pocket. But hell, it is what it is. And with Lending Club, you actually have a joint application possible, flexible payment date, and you also have a direct debt consolidation disbursement. In other words, they are sending the checks that they send the check directly to creditors. Okay, and the time to receive funds goes from 24 hours all the way to 96 hours. So that's 4 days. So yeah, if you're looking for a credit card debt consolidation company this year, I want you to think about Happy Money. So Happy Money actually allows you to consolidate your credit card debts to a maximum of $40,000. Loan terms you are looking at 2 to 5 years. Okay, and so loan amount goes from 5,000 all the way to $40,000. And Happy Money will give you a loan if you have a minimum FICO score of 600. Okay, so Happy Money used to be called the payoff loan. So you can see that, you know, even their name says it all, right? This is your quintessential credit card debt consolidation company. Okay. Only thing is, if you are in Iowa, Massachusetts, or Nevada, you can't qualify for a Happy Money loan because they're not available in those three states. You also have a Best Egg. So if you're looking for a credit card debt consolidation company, think about Best Egg this year. And Best Egg is giving you a maximum loan amount of $50,000. So you can really consolidate up to 50 grand in credit card debts. Okay. So this is kind of cool. And the APR actually goes from a 7% all the way to a 36%. So 7% all the way to 36%. And minimum loan amount $2,000. Okay. That's really good. And actually, Best Egg has no state restriction, no geo restriction. So they are available in all 50 states. So this is really good. And minimum credit score 550 to 600. So this is only thing is just keep in mind that Lending Club may charge you also an origination fee that can be capped at 10%. So maximum origination fee is 10%. It's still something anyway if you were to ask me. Okay, but hey, listen. And with Lending Club, there is no auto pay discount, and you have a high maximum APR too. Like I said, look, can you imagine like 36%? So yeah, that's the maximum. So that's something to think about. So 5 grand, 2 grand rather, 2 to 5 grand, depending on the states where you are at. Okay, so you can consolidate your credit card debts, no problem. If you're looking for a credit card debt consolidation company, I want you to think about Upgrade. So Upgrade, don't confuse Upgrade with Upstart. Okay, those two are fintechs. So Upgrade actually gives you also a maximum loan amount of $50,000, a minimum of $1,000. APR goes from 8% to 36%, and you have to pay to repay the loan that you get through Upgrade from 2 to 7 years. Okay, so that's something to. But Upgrade accepts a relatively a relatively low minimum credit score that goes from 530 all the way to 580. Okay, that's something to really think about. And also, when it comes to Upgrade, you have the option to add a co-borrower. Okay, so again, going back to what I said, if you have a low FICO score, you're trying to improve your chances of getting a loan through this lender Upgrade. Just think about adding a co-borrower. You have a range of loan amounts, and you also have direct debt consolidation disbursement. Another credit card debt consolidation company I want you to really focus on this year is actually Discover. So Discover allows you to repay a credit card debt consolidation process of $40,000. So Discover loans go from $2,500 all the way to $40,000 to be repaid over 7 years maximum. So you have 3 to 7 years, and you also have a maximum APR of 26%, 25%. Sorry, 25%. So APR goes from 8% all the way to 25%. Okay, and but just remember the loan amount is 2,500 all the way to $40,000. Okay, and so Discover can actually give you the cash the next day. So you have flexibility. You have speed of fund release. Okay, and also basically you have the option to pay creditors directly. We have low fees, no origination fee, and the pre-qualification process is actually offered. So Discover allows you to pre-qualify. So through a thoughtful process on their website, you have the ability to see whether or not you can get something from Discover. Okay, so fantastic. If you're looking for a credit card debt consolidation company, I want you to think about Avant. And Avant is actually great if you have a like a relatively low credit score. Like this starts you at 300. Okay, so maximum APR actually is 36%, same thing, and they're giving you a minimum APR of 10%. The loan amount that goes from Avant, you're looking at 2,000 all the way to $35,000. Okay, and but the good thing is you can be like they can disperse funds real fast, real fast. So if you think about Avant, I want you to think about the loan, like long-term loan repayment window. So 2 to 5 years. You have low minimum credit score, and you also have the ability to have a household member salary eligible when it comes to the proof of payment. Sorry, when it comes to the proof of employability, proof of employment. Now, in terms of Avon, they're really they will really fund you real fast, but they ask for more information at the very beginning. They want you to have an Avon account, proof of income. You need to pass identity verification, and you also have they also want to have a bank account on file for you. Finally, if you're looking for a credit card debt consolidation company, I want you to think this year about Citi. I mean, if you're looking for a big bank, Citi can help you. I mean, Citi is the only bank on our list that does debt consolidation, credit card consolidation. Wells Fargo doesn't do it. Okay, you have Chase doesn't even offer personal loans, nor does Bank of America. So those banks don't even offer personal loans. Only only Wells Fargo and Citi are the two big banks that offer personal loans. But with Citi, you get a considerably lower loan amount. Like the loan amount goes from 2,000 all the way to $30,000. You don't have the $100,000 you get with Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is giving you $100,000, but they don't really do that consolidation. So with Citi, you have a loan term that goes from 1 to 5 years. Okay, and you also have the possibility to get to your loan dispersed real fast. Okay, so this is really good with a big bank such as Citi. They'll disperse your loan within 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. Okay, and you get the loan via direct deposit. So this is really good. So I just shared with you the top 10 credit card debt consolidation companies to account for this year in your budget. Let me first give you some over. Let me quickly give you an overview before I actually go on here. It's important to understand that you got to really ask yourself if now is a good time to consolidate credit card debt. So, but it also depends on the amount you need to consolidate. Because if you have a less than 10 grand, I don't think it's really needed. Okay, so don't really. So if you have at least 5 digits credit card debt, then it makes sense to consolidate. You need to understand there are generally four scenarios when debt consolidation makes the most sense. For instance, you're having trouble managing multiple monthly payments. You want a set payoff debt for I mean a set payoff date for your debts. You want a lower interest rate, and you want to keep using revolving credit card debts, right? So really, you want to make sure that there are actually scenarios that apply to your situation. So that's really important. So ask yourself, where are you at in your own budgetary journey, in your own financial journey? Do you need a credit card consolidation loan right now? Okay. And when I say a credit card debt consolidation loan, you are speaking about a type of installment loan that allows you to pay off several other credit card debts, usually high interest rate credit cards with one new loan that has a fixed payment. And credit card debt consolidation loans work by replacing variable rate debts with a single fixed rate loan, saving you thousands of dollars in interest. So this is kind of cool because you are able to save money in the long run. Okay. So what are the pros and cons when it comes to a credit card debt consolidation companies? The pros first. While interest rates are fixed and usually lower than credit cards and payday loans, you only have a one monthly payment to track instead of several. No collateral is typically required. Your car and home are safe, right? Funding may be available in as little as one business day, and credit scores could improve after credit cards are paid off. So that's for the positive. What about the negatives? No minimum payment flexibility like you have with other credit cards. The rates may be higher for borrowers with bad credit. Funds can be reused as they're paid off, like credit cards. This is not a revolving line of credit. You might have origination fees that can be as high as 12%. And also, this may become a stopgap for poor spending habits if you keep reusing credit cards. So, if you're trying to really contact a credit card debt consolidation company, you need to first add up the balances of all the debts you want to combine, right? You need to have a clear idea about how much we're talking about. Are we talking about 10,000 or are we talking about $50,000? So you have a clear idea. Check your current statements for the most accurate figures and add a few extra $100 for interest that will accrue while you're waiting for your debt consolidation loan to be funded. Okay, it's actually easier to reduce your loan amount and then increase it once you are approved. Number two, you want to check your credit score and the lender's requirements. So some lenders want you to have a minimum FICO score. So first, make sure that you qualify. Okay, so you qualify, and then you need to compare loan options and payments by pre-qualifying. Always go through a soft pull process. Never apply for a credit card debt consolidation loan right away. Don't ever apply. Let's say blindly. You want to really have a soft pull first, so you can see how much you can qualify for in terms of APR, but also in terms of loan amounts. And then you just apply for the debt consolidation lender that you choose and finalize your papers. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. One thing I want to say also is that at the end of the day, you need to understand it's not really hard to get a debt consolidation loan if you go to the right lender. Okay, you might think, well, I have a poor credit score, so I can't qualify. But there are lenders, there are credit card debt consolidation companies that will do business with you, even if you have bad credit. So it's always the whole notion of information is power. The more you know, the more you actually, the more you dig, the more you know you have options. And that's what I want to really take away from this show, that you do have options. If you want to, how do I say it? If you want to really contact a credit card debt consolidation company, first do research about them. Make sure that their qualifications are exactly what you can really fit, like, right, like you have to comply with their with their directives even before they even pay attention to you. So as a coda in today's conversation, I spoke to you about the credit card debt consolidation companies, the top firms that you need to think about. So you have Livestream, Upstart, Achieve, Lending Club, Happy Money, Best Egg, Upgrade, Discover, Avon, and City. I then gave you the overview of the sector and now the coda. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.